The 2-4 Cardinals are coming off a loss to Seattle, however, still have time to turn things around before hosting the 2-4 Saints Thursday night. Alongside Drew Stanton, I'm Dani Sureck, and this is Card Stock presented by SeatGeek. The Cardinals defense has done a good job this season shutting down key players on their opponent's offense. When you look at the Saints, Drew, they're a little banged up. Wide receivers Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry, and Chris Olave all dealing with injuries, as is starting quarterback Jameis Winston, who's missed the last 3 games with a back. How capable is this Saints offense despite these starters possibly being out?
Well, they're trying to find production in different ways. If you really look at what this Saints offense has been about, even when Sean Payton was there, they want to establish the run. They just do it very creatively. So the run game is really where it starts and stops for them. They have the ability to create these running lanes. They have Alvin Kamara, they have Mark Ingram, they have the Swiss Army knife in Taysom Hill. Could he play more quarterback? Yes, they're banged up at wide receiver. This is a short week. It's a 60-minute football game that they're going to try and grind out, find a way, because they're limping into this as well. You get that long extended weekend to then kind of get back to where you want to be, shortened by, if you will. So they're going to come in here hungry. They realize they need to get a win just as bad as the Arizona Cardinals do.
The Cardinals offense has still struggled through 6 games to find rhythm and score touchdowns. Thankfully for them, they will see the return of wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, who has served his 6-game suspension for violating the league's PED policy. Hopkins is a superstar. Drew, how different can this offense look with his return?
I think it's going to be much of what we've seen the past couple of years. There's a comfort level there. He's so easy to throw to. He wins his one-on-one matchups. Kyler is going to be able to take advantage of that. What Marquise Hollywood Brown can bring to the table remains to be seen. I mean, if he's available, I would be shocked on this condensed week. A lot of this week is just about getting mental reps. DeAndre's already had these mental reps. He's had these physical reps throughout the course of training camp with Kyler. They knew this was coming. I would see a more simplistic game plan for him. Allow these guys to just go out and play football. They have the athletes. They just need to get back to doing what they're doing. Maybe it'll be some up-tempo stuff. Maybe it'll just be a very cut and dry, black and white game plan of we're not going to try and do a lot of shifts and motions and different things and changing stuff for the line of scrimmage. Just get up to the line of scrimmage, go, put them on their heels. This is still a very good Saints defense. They have a lot of talent around there, but again, anything can happen on Thursday Night Football.
Hollywood Brown dealing with a foot injury. The Cardinals also made a trade for wide receiver Robbie Anderson, traded with the Panthers, so we'll see how that connection with Kyler Murray looks as well. Drew, from your experience as a former player, this shortened week, how tough is it physically and mentally when it's mostly going to be walkthroughs instead of practices?
Well, from a quarterback's perspective, you kind of go about it, and I've been fortunate to play in some Thursday night games. The condensed week forces you to just speed everything up, right? But at the same time, I think the coaches have to do a good job of drawing everybody back in. It's mentally engaging you when you are inside this building to be able to do that. When you get away from here, you've got to recover, you've got to rest, you've got to be able to get the massages that you need, the chiropractic work, all of the stuff, because it is shrunk down into such a short period of time that you've got to ramp it back up again Thursday. It's nice not having to get on a plane. That is a huge added bonus to be able to play this at home, to be able to practice in this type of weather. All of these things are conducive for the Cardinals to be able to go out and put their best foot forward on Thursday. But how you prepare throughout the course of the week is going to be imperative, because if the coaches are doing what they should be doing, everything is shrunk down. It's about executing within the confines of the game plan, just going out and sticking within the framework of this offense, within the defense, being sound on special teams, and again, finding a way to just come out with one more point than your opponent is everything that Thursday Night Football is all about.
Cardinals and Saints both looking to get their 3rd win of the season. Thursday night kickoff is set for 5:15 from State Farm Stadium. For Drew Stanton, I'm Dani Sureck. Thanks so much for tuning in to Card Stock.